Okay, guys, I'm a second late to starting and I'm so sorry, but it's really for a good cause. You're gonna be so excited when you see this trick that I just figured out. So if you have an old 2023 planner, I want you to go pull it out. I'm pulling out mine. I'm gonna go to my January tab. Y'all remember that the tabs are beautiful. Like they're just really, really pretty. So on the back of each tab is the option to tear it out. So this is last year's planner tab. So I'm gonna tear it out. Y'all, when you see this, you're gonna be like, thank you. It was worth you coming. It was worth your price of attendance tonight. So pull one out. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to slice her up, which I know is painful, you guys. I have struggled through this. But when you see, like literally I've been trying to like solve this issue. And I was like, what? There has to be a way. They've got the stuff. I don't want to make them buy more stuff because y'all have stuff. Okay, so now we're going to cut it off, y'all. Go ahead and cut it. I know it's painful. I promise it's worth it. You guys, I am so excited. I have a couple fun things that I've just been playing with. This is probably not going to be the most organized planner prepping party because at the last minute I had all these ideas. I have a problem. My brain does not ever stop. And I'm constantly thinking, I'm like, well, what if we try this? Maybe we can do this. So now you're gonna pull out your current planner. So this is my current planner. This is this year's. Y'all, if you happen to be watching, we are sold out of every single cover except this blue stripe is the only one we have left. On Amazon, we do have a few left, except I think the pink is totally sold out. I'm not sure about the scripture. Y'all, these sold faster than I expected. Y'all were excited about this year. What I want you to do is I want you to get it to a piece that it fits inside here. So that's our goal. Y'all, when you see what we're going to do here, you're going to be like, Laurie, you have changed. I mean, literally just like 7 minutes ago was like, wait a minute, we can do this. I wish I had a straighter cut. I'm going to be really sad. I probably will redo this one more time, but it's so worth it. When you do this, you're gonna be like, okay, this is why. You guys, I don't ever like to be wasteful. So even as we're making the planner, I'm constantly thinking like, what could we possibly do to give them more value? That's not gonna fit in there. Okay, we gotta get it to the right size. And I promise, don't worry. And what's on the back, I mean, does matter. I'm not gonna lose too much. I can still see this. Okay, we need to cut it a little. You guys, because you're going to be much more organized than I am, when you do it at home, I shouldn't have done that. Shoot. This isn't going to work. I'm going to stop. I can't cut it down anymore until I know my sizes. Well, I got to get it in that sleeve. Hang on. Okay, when you guys are doing this, when you see why, you'll be able to do this correctly, not the way that I'm doing it. This is going to be so good. I promise. This is worth it, y'all. Now pull out your yellow stickers. How many of you guys have the yellow stickers? Let me know if you're planner prepping tonight. Tell me hello. I am so glad y'all are here. By the way, we should be doing a giveaway, shouldn't we? Go ahead and hit that share this button and we will enter you to win a $100 Amazon gift card. And we will give away, because I'm feeling super generous tonight, let's give away 5 $100 Amazon gift cards. So all you have to do is hit that share this button and you'll be entered to win. Okay, so does anybody have any guesses on what I'm going to do here? What do y'all think I'm going to do with this? Do you have any idea of what is going to happen? Anybody have an idea of what's going on here? Let's see if this guy's going to fit. It's so close. A little bit more, guys. We have to, well, I'm not going to cut her down anymore. I'm going to show you. Does anybody have any idea what I'm going to do this? You are here in prepping. Yay. Okay. So these are the stickers I want you to find. It occurred to me that I don't need to rewrite birthdays every single year. Everybody's birthday stays the same, right? We have these stickers, which for this month, here's what I did. I put it like this. And then I was like, Laurie, that's dumb. Then you have to write it every single year. Happy birthday to Bridget and May, who was watching on our last video. Happy birthday to y'all. But I was like, wait a minute, I can just pop this and turn this into a reciprocal calendar. Y'all, does this feel genius? I'm feeling like the smartest girl on the internet today. I'm just saying. So what we're going to do is, if you happen to have these stickers, we do have more of these stickers in stock, but if you happen to have them, go ahead and snatch yours out. And we're going to I'm going to tidy up my space here. I have a lot going on. I have so much. Oh, that's something I needed just rolled off. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pray really quickly that these fit. And I'm going to be super sad if they don't. That's why I don't want to cut it anymore, because when I tested it, it was just the right amount of space. So I'm going to get her really tight up in here because I don't have much room to work in. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, but what's nice is because we do all the work to make sure everything is really pretty, your colors are going to be coordinated for you because we love you that way. And there's just enough de-stickiness. Hang on, I'm going to try to get her organized because I actually do really want to use this. So if you're here, so let me tell you what you need. If you're doing your planner prepping tonight with me, you need to have your kids' calendars because otherwise you know what happens. Like if you don't know when your kids' spring break is, I want you to hunt that down. Here, let's see. Do you think we're going to be able to get, let me see if I can get, I think I'm going to be too tight. This is my predicament. When you do this, you guys, we have to be super strategic in stickiness. Hang on, I'm going to be really patient and y'all are just going to hang out with me. So if you're doing this right now, what I did right before as I was hopping on is I went ahead and I checked out everybody in my family's birthdays on Facebook. So I don't want you to leave my live, but you should be able to get everybody's birthdays on Facebook and that way you can write them all down and then we can just pop this little guy. It's not perfect. Y'all remember, it does not have to be perfect, but you know what? If you get them touching, it's going to be easier. So that's your trick for right now. I think we're going to be able to get real close. Let's see if how we end up. And that way, if you don't have the stickers, we can decide, is it really worth purchasing these or not? Because it might not work, y'all. I could be totally wrong about this. This guy needs to move up. Okay, let me show you guys this. Can't wait to, you can't hear very well all of a sudden. I wonder why. You already put them on your monthly planner pages. It's okay. You could we'll have these stickers, I think, in stock, for a while. So maybe next year you can grab a set for these. I know, I wish I had thought of this sooner, but it just occurred to me tonight. I was like, this is dumb because I've been thinking through like how I could get you guys a reciprocal calendar. I think it's called a reciprocal calendar. And you know what? Let me get my audio right here so you guys can can you hear that real well? What's this called, y'all? When you have one of these, I think that's what this is called. But I was just like, why are we not just doing this once? And actually, if you get your first one straight, it's going to be really easy. Has anybody else been waiting to use these stickers? Y'all, do you mind to hang on while I finish this page up? Are y'all okay to hang on? I'll go fast. I know this is boring. Hang on, you guys. As you're doing this, okay, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and start writing down your kids' birthdays and other events. So for January or February, go ahead and write down, do y'all have spring break? What do you have coming up? That one's not quite as tight. Hang on. It's not going to work. We're going to prove if this works or not, and then we're going to see if we can fit it in there. This is going to be worth it. I promise y'all. When you see the end, you're going to be like, oh yeah, she's changed my whole life because now I have a birthday card that I can keep for eternity and I never have to do this again. And then you can just keep adding birthdays as more folks come into your family, which is so fun. And it's going to be so pretty. I really want to see what it's going to look like when it's done. My design team really has no idea ever how I'm going to use these stickers. So now they're like, Laurie, now you used it a totally different way than we were anticipating. And so it's totally different than what it needed to be. But I think this is so smart because I hate to be wasteful with stuff. And this way we're using up our paper. Okay, what are we thinking so far? Are y'all loving this? You have good sound. It's not boring. You're learning. Great idea. Not okay. I'm glad y'all don't mind listening. We're going to finish it. We're just going to see if it'll fit. I'm a little worried that I cut it too shy. So when you do it, what you might do, I was trying to do it fast for you guys. Here's what I would do. Put the stickers on first and then cut your tab. And again, I can get an extra set. So it's not like it's the end of the world if I mess mine up. But I don't want you guys to have to buy 2 sets because I didn't teach you how to do it correctly. So look at this, you guys. I am really excited about this. I feel like I just helped you guys not waste anything and maybe help solve a little problem. There we go, guys. Look at that. Okay. That was really easy. I am so excited about this little idea. So this is what, I really had planned on prepping a little more for y'all. And then literally about maybe 6:30, I was like, wait a minute. Because it's been driving me crazy thinking about do we make something for them? That's not perfect. Yours is going to be better. So then what you'll do, for those of you all who are curious, you know what to do with this. It's not like I need to tell you. But let's just say, for example, on January 2nd, I know it's Bridget's birthday. Happy birthday, Bridget. And February 20th is Caroline's birthday. And February 22nd is James's birthday. And April Oh, I messed those up, y'all. Those are backwards. Oh, well. April 4th is Reagan's birthday. April 12th is Jackson's birthday. Do y'all see how we're going to use this now? Is that not the smartest? Like, I think y'all, there you go. Now can I be done? Is that all the prepping we needed? Okay, do y'all want to see my other magical trick that I learned? So in our planner now, here's what I want to show you. This is still a little bit, I think you're going to have, I literally think it's going to fit so perfectly. We did not intend this to work this way. We just got lucky. Sometimes I think God is just extra generous with folks. And I love when he does that for us because I don't typically plan things out really well. Maybe magically Ashley and Lauren and Cheryl on our design team came up with this. But I don't know that they meant for that to happen. But y'all, there's my good idea for you of the day. I think it's going to fit. Hang on. Why is it not fitting? Okay, so there's a little lip on here. It is, if you saw the work that we go to, look at that! Okay. Does that make y'all so happy? Does that make you so happy? Okay, there's my cool idea. Thank you so much. Would y'all like to do some other planning stuff? Because I feel like that. Yeah, and I would still write what birthday it is on the calendar, but I think that way you have it in a place and you don't have to buy anything else. I mean, this is included. These are in the yellow stickers. And, of course, y'all, in case you didn't know, there is a pocket in the back you can leave your stickers in. You can also, one thing that you can also do, I'm going to show you in this one because I haven't decided what I'm going to do myself, but I do want you to notice that you can... You can also, if you prefer, if these drive you crazy in the front, you can do the same thing with these guys. And you can just sliver these down just a little bit. Hang on. So you don't have to do this, but if the sticker is in the front, if you don't remember to use them, or if they're bugging you, or for whatever reason you want to pull them out, you can pull them out. I just cut through the back sticker. Don't do this without, y'all look at your sticker pages. Don't just be crazy like I am. Remember, I can get extra sets. Y'all don't want to buy extra sets. We're out of extra sets, so you couldn't even buy one if you wanted one. You could buy a planner. Okay, those don't fit. Don't do that. Stop. If you're watching right now and you just started, please, please, please don't do that. It's not going to fit like that, like I thought it would. I thought it fit last year, but it does not fit. So don't do that. Don't do that. Bad idea. Terrible idea. But you could stick them away somewhere else. Anyways, that's why I tested on mine. Okay, y'all, I have to show you the most fun idea I got from a reader. So open up. Let's start at the beginning of our planner. So y'all open up your planner. I heard somebody say the other day, I heard a podcast from someone who doesn't know me, doesn't know anything about like Passionate Penny Pinch or anything else, which is great. And it was just her opinion. She ordered the planner on a whim, didn't know anything about the company, about the business or anything else. And she felt like the planner was a lot and that it would take hours a day to manage all the things. And I was thinking about it. I went through the list today and I was like, you probably are, if you did everything perfectly in this planner, you might spend an hour, at most an hour and a half a day. If you're spending more time than that, your house is a really big house. But you don't have to do it all perfectly. I don't do it all perfectly. It's just kind of a motivation for me to get started each day and give me a guideline. And I think y'all are going to love it once you get the hang of it. Okay, so this was a fun little thing. This is not to convince you to purchase anything. It was just so fun that this was one other tip that I saw in one of our Facebook groups. This is we'll put a link in here. I think, is it Bridget? I'm not sure who's doing moderating the live today, but I just got this and I put a blog post up about it today. It is a camera that it is a printer that attaches to your iPhone and it prints photos. So somebody in one of our groups did this and I just thought it was so cute. Is anybody else a scrapbooker? I, pre-working this level, scrapbooked pretty religiously. So what I decided, because I don't want to take up too much room, what she did, and I wish I knew who this was. If it's you who did this, whoever showed us this in the Facebook group, please say hello if you happen to be watching. But I just printed this from my thing. I don't use this view of the calendar quite as much as I probably should. So I'm going to just pop these guys in here. This is our team, y'all. Do you see that's the Happy Passionate Penny Pincher team who truly do make all of this happen. Now, obviously, if you use your monthly calendar spread, you're not going to want to do this as much. I tend to use my weekly spread more than my monthly spread. So I am going to be kind of crazy and I'm going to do this. And if you do this, you could also add stickers or whatever else. I would put them kind of in between. And that way, if you need those dates, you're not totally covering up the date. But I just thought this was really fun. Do y'all think this is fun or stupid? Y'all let me know. This is not required. And this is way too much for the planner. Like this is a Pinterest girl. You do not need to be a Pinterest girl planner. It's just that it was such a fun idea. I had to show it to you because I thought it was so cute. Do y'all love this idea? You saw this picture idea and loved it. The printer's in your cart. I'm hoping that this thing will go on sale because I do think it's really, really fun. You're a scrapbooker here, just got a sprocket for Christmas to print a pick a week of and put it in your planner. I love it. I have not heard of the sprocket. There is a link. We'll put a link in the comments. I just posted it on passionatepennypincher.com today. Okay, so let's get to sticker in and to doing all the things. A couple things that I'm loving for the planner right now are these new Sharpie pens. Let me show y'all how they print. This is what they look like. This is this one. I believe I think I sent this out in email. If you got the email today, information about this is sent out. So it's a great little pen. I'm going to go ahead and write. You can see I already wrote down, I've got my no school stickers. I'm going to show you how to kind of start your year off. One thing that I think is super important, and I kind of already did, but I'm going to show you guys how it looks, is the beginning of the month tasks. So for me, and actually I'm super proud of myself because I've been doing my walking extra. I've been writing, my goals are to walk 8 to 14,000 steps a day. So I want you to write down what your goals are. Do y'all have steps goals? I would love to hear what y'all have step goal wise. I would like to get 8 to 14,000. So I use the stickers in one of the, different sticker sets. I can't remember which one. I think the blue one. I'm pretty sure these are in the blue one to write the goals. So I didn't write them all down. I know yesterday I got like 18,000 steps. And today I'm at 8. So I got those. I probably won't get past 8 today. Because I didn't exercise today. I mostly just got my Christmas stuff down. Then I've gone ahead and written down a couple books. I've already finished the bed making book. It's not called the bed making book. It's like, if you want to change your world, start by making your bed. I actually just finished that one today. I'm working on the marriage book. I'm working on Through 100 Million Leads, such a good book by Alex Hormozi, if you are in business. And then The Great CEO Within, I'm about halfway through. So these are my books that I'd like to read. This is my struggle, and I really want to encourage y'all today to do this. I'm actually going to do this for myself tonight, which is not easy for me, and that is to put your phone away from your bed. So how many of y'all keep your phone next to your bed? I know a lot of us have college kids away, or maybe you've got little guys at home. Probably if you're like us, your home is your landline, or your cell phone is your landline. My husband's cell phone also he keeps his, and he's not as much a nighttime phone addict. My problem is if I wake up early in the morning and, apparently my thing thinks I just exercised. I did not. Okay, let's turn that off, guys. I don't know what that was. So if you struggle with opening your phone and being less productive, I want you to just go ahead and make sure you set your phone in the bathroom and try not to have it until after you've exercised. And then I'm also practicing being a better encourager each day. My verse for the year, y'all are going to hear this out of me. Probably if you haven't heard me say this verse, this is my verse, y'all, Philippians 2:3. And I would just encourage you through it. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility consider others better than yourself. So that's my verse for the year. My word for the year is actually, let's see if I think I wrote it down. Oh, there it is. Here's my word for the year. And you can see I use that pink marker, y'all. My word for 2024 is space. For me, I want space in my pantry. I want a little extra room. I want space in my closets. I want extra space. I want to get rid and declutter things so that I have more space in my home. I want a little more space in my mind so that I'm not so filled up. If you listen to me, you can probably hear my brain goes about 1,000,000 miles a minute. So I just want to leave a little bit more room. The other morning, I did something crazy and I didn't wake up super early to exercise. And my daughter didn't have to be off to school. And so what I did was I hopped up and I did a slow walking around the neighborhood with a cup of coffee. And I felt like I actually thought about work stuff, but it just gave me some space. So I encourage y'all to do something to give yourself a little bit more space. Oh, Tammy Jo, Eat That Frog is such a good book. I love that one. You have a sleep tracker and it's on your alarm, so you need it nearby. I know the problem is definitely the phone being the alarm, and I totally get that. Totally get that. Did anybody get the markers yet? I'm not going to write on one of the big pages. Okay, so this is an example. Actually, I know yesterday I had 18,000 steps, so I'm just going to, this is last week, but I'm going to show you how these guys write. 18, I had so many steps yesterday. So you can keep your steps goals there if you want. They also do this, just so I can show you. So that's if you use the chisel tip. And then if you do this, they'll do, so you can write a little smaller, but they don't write as thin as like a Papermate Flare. But I do really, really like them. They do bleed through the tiniest bits. So if that's going to drive you bonkers, well, yeah, can you see just a little bit of bleed through there? Anyways, that's kind of how that looks. Okay, so this is planning for this week, and I want to walk y'all through how I do this. You do not have to do this the same way. Also, if by any chance you are not a Christian, I just want you to know you are still like, I was thinking about this morning, and this is where God is really funny sometimes, and you're just like, I can't not do what I'm called to do because he called me to do it. So like, if it's not for you, there's so many other great planners on the planet. Like, I won't be offended. It is so funny. In my work planner, just on Friday, I was able to meet with some ladies from a place, some business ladies. And the biggest thing that I noticed in my work planner when I was writing things that I wanted to give up, hang on, I'm going to show it to y'all because it's so important. And I hope that as you're listening, you're just trotting through and getting your planner done. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Right here. Instead, and these are sold out. Instead of spending too much time worrying, I'm going to dream big about growing my business. This is so worth it because my family, team, and missionaries are depending on me. So one of the things I struggle with the most is worry. And this morning, y'all, this is crazy town. And this is where I'm like, if you're not a Christian, just sticker over the stickers. Like, don't feel like you have to be a Christian to have this planner. I won't be offended if you use it and just cover up Matthew 6 and Matthew 7. It's fine. Like, that's fine. There's white tape. Do whatever you need to do that makes you feel awesome about it. That is okay. Like, don't feel pressured by it. But this morning, all over my last planner, like 17 times I had written the word, do not worry, do not worry. Sure as the world, this morning in church, y'all, would you believe the chapter for tomorrow is Matthew 6. And y'all, what is it about? What is it about? Look at the birds of the air. They do not worry. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not so much more valuable than you? But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all the other things will be given to you as well. Guys, worry doesn't help. It was just so interesting to me. I was like, okay, Laurie, if you ever, like sometimes even as a Christian, I've been a Christian since I was 8 years old. I think God was in my life. Like, I think he just had a call in my heart, like since I was very young and in a very not so easy childhood. Very young, I've always known God was right there with me, like so closely. And every once in a while, I still sit there and I'm like, this sounds like the biggest load of malarkey. Like, if I'm just being fully honest with y'all. And then things like that happen where I'm like, 17 times you wrote down worry. This morning, the pastor talked about worry. And then these were the verses that I just happened to throw in here because we're going through New Testament. So then I'm like, I think he is out there, guys. I think he loves us. I really do. And either way, my life is better for it. So even if it is a load of malarkey, I hope it's not, y'all. I really hope it's not. But if it is, my life is better and sweeter for it. So I'm going to take it. So y'all can do with that as you will. But like I said, if it's not for you, cover it up or buy another planner. My feelings will not be hurt. I promise. So anyways, I hope that didn't come off wrong. Anyways, okay, let's walk through our planner now. Sorry, that was a lot. I know. God themes. I've heard God winks. I do feel like it's a God theme for this year. God wants me to hear Matthew 6 loud and clear. Okay, so let's talk about how we're going to go through the planner now. And just some things that we do. So I write down here, these are your kind of morning-ish to do things, and these are afternoon-ish. Now, if you have, can I scroll this in? Oh, look, can y'all see that better if I do that? If you have small kids, you probably, can you see this well, are gonna need to do your sinks twice because your kitchen's gonna be a disaster. If you have small kids, you're going to need to tidy that main living space 2 times a day. For me, I have one girlie at home. She's 16. She's not a mess. My husband and my daughter, they know that this is not a mom planner. This is not a Laurie planner. This is a home planner. That means that everybody who lives in our home has a part of the job. So I don't do everything. They help a ton. So for me, I don't really have to tidy my main living space twice a day. But when I had a 2 and 3, or I guess a 1-year-old, my kids are 7 years apart, top to bottom. There's 3 of them. When I had all 3 of them at home, I needed to do that twice a day. So make it work for you. Don't feel stressed about it. It's totally fine. In the morning, I definitely would encourage you to exercise. I'm calling my taking down my Christmas tree today as my exercise. You also want to make sure to get a shower or just get dressed for the day. That does not mean that you have to do all the things. That just means if you want to take a shower, I feel better personally when I take a shower. I think it's worth it. If it's not for you, that's fine. I personally like my house better when my bed is made, so I make it. Start a load of laundry. I did do that, and I actually finished it. Clean bathroom sinks. I did do that. Plan and prep dinner. Definitely did that. Wash and put away dishes. You can see mostly my dishes are done over there tonight. Wipe down kitchen sink. And tidy the main living space. All those things, except for exercising and showering, I can pretty much get done while my coffee is brewing. Like, it does not take me long. I want to get y'all down so you can see that a little better. There we go. So these are kind of morning-ish tasks. These are evening-ish tasks. Make dinner. The most important one I will say right here before I forget is planning and prepping dinner, because if you don't start dinner in the morning, odds are you won't be able to make it at night. So plan that dinner. Make dinner, which we did make, even though I will say it was on your own. So we did do that. Prep meals for the next day. I just did that. Clean, wash and put away dishes. Just finished that up. Clean kitchen counters. I will once I'm finished here. Set out kitchen towels. Y'all, when you see that, literally, let me tell you why that part started. It is literally because when I set out a kitchen towel by my sink, I feel like I've gone to a hotel and someone's taking care of me. So I set out the kitchen towel so I wake up in the morning to a fresh sink. If that's crazy to you, it's fine. You don't have to do it. But for me, it's helpful. Sweep and vacuum the kitchen. Again, I don't do that every night, but the messy nights when it's crumbly, you need to probably sweep up your kitchen. Fold a little laundry and tidy your main living space. Again, make it work for you. If you don't do every single thing on the list, it doesn't matter. Nobody's judging you. We're just encouraging you. Nobody ever said you have to do all the things. Do the things that work for you, and that will be great. I promise you, I only probably do about maybe 60% of the things each week. Okay, so it is Sunday, and we're going to make our menu plan. I can't remember what was that under here. I think I stuck it. Okay. And again, you can use a sticker just like that. We have stickers to cover things up. So if you want to cover something up, there you go. Make it your own. You can use whiteout. It doesn't matter. It's just giving you a starting point so you don't have to come up with everything in the whole wide world. So make a menu plan, grocery shop. So I did those things today. I actually grocery shop through Instacart. Praise the Lord for Instacart. If you see, I used my sticker that said planner prepping party. We had a great service at church today, so I'm really thankful for that. So that's one thing I was thankful for. And we actually didn't go, well, I did spend money on groceries, so I need to add that there. And then these, I did take down we did church, took down the tree, Reagan had choir, and now we are doing the planner prepping party, which I love. I use this yellow Papermate Flare pen. You don't have to do this, but just so you know what I do, I write down one verse that I'm reading each day from the scripture. I just write one verse that means something to me. Sometimes when we were in the Old Testament, I didn't have anything, guys, so I just went over to Psalms and grabbed one. So don't feel like you don't have to do that. It's up to you, but like when we were reading some of the stuff in Lamentations, I was struggling, so I used Psalms. So there you go. That's kind of how I do that. Okay, let's talk through these guys really fast. If you see these and you feel super overwhelmed, hang on, I'm gonna scroll out so you can see. Okay, if you feel super overwhelmed by these, what I do typically is I just get these in by the end of the week. And these are the big tasks. These are cleaning your mirrors, dusting your furnishing, vacuuming couch, vacuuming house. If you miss these each week, it's okay. I would encourage you to try to get them done once a month. And this podcast I was listening to was so cute. They were definitely not a home planner kind of person. And for them, this was overkill. But honestly, having a house, like you kind of have to do these things. Like I'm not trying to be the bossy person here. If you don't dust your house for over a month, it's going to get kind of nasty. Okay. If you don't clean your toilets, y'all, we all know as women, maybe if you don't have any people that live with you, it wouldn't be so bad. But even if you don't, you need to clean a toilet. So, I would say to estimate about an hour a day total if you did every single thing. But if you clean on a Saturday, it's going to take you 7 hours. And it probably isn't even that long, honestly. Like, let's just try to go through these. Changing sheets, how long would y'all say they take to change the sheets? I would say changing sheets I can do in under 30 minutes if it's one set. If I had to change all of our sheets on one day, definitely less than an hour, but probably right at an hour. Bathrooms, you guys, if you do them once a week, your bathrooms are going to take you probably 30 to 40 minutes, depending on the number of bathrooms you have. Cleaning electronic screens and taking out the trash, 30 to 40 minutes. That's a short day. Cleaning out the fridge, again, if you're cleaning it once a week, it's going to take you 30 minutes. Now, mopping is going to take longer. That might take you 30 minutes. So this one might be an hour if you're cleaning out the fridge and mopping. I don't know though. It may not take you that long. It depends on how much you have to mop. Cleaning your mirrors, like nothing is going to take you definitely never more than an hour. But the truth is if you don't do it, it's going to take you 8 hours on Sunday or Saturday. So I just try to map it out. And you guys, a lot of times I do it once every other week. So don't feel like if you don't do it every week, it's just like an encouragement. Okay. So there we go. And a lot of times when I don't do them exactly, I actually did do some dusting today, and some vacuuming. If you don't do them this week, you can do them next week. And if you don't do them next week, you can do them the following week. So don't feel like if you don't do the planner and you start back in March and you're like, Laurie, I didn't touch the planner, I'm a failure. You're not a failure. Just pick it up in March and start it. It's fine. These are the big tasks to tackle. This week we are going to deep clean the refrigerator. I think I'm going to do that on Wednesday with you guys if that works. So plan on, I think Wednesday was my day to do that. Map out your dinner. Okay, let's talk about menu planning. So we are using the Lo-Cal box, and I'm going to tell you that because my daughter is home from college, I tweaked a couple of the recipes. So I chose the lightened up Cobb salad, the mini chicken pot pies, the chicken caprese skillet, and the hazelnut and banana stuffed crescent. So those are the recipes I'm going to make. I went ahead and I wrote those down here. Does that make sense? So those are all written down there, kind of showing how each week goes. Okay, how are we feeling, guys? Are y'all feeling like this is too much? Overwhelmed? Less overwhelmed? You've been getting this journal for years and love it. I'm so glad. Okay, I'm gonna go through your closets for just a second. Oh my gosh, Julie Johns. Yes, you can hire a house cleaner once a month. And you know what the truth is? Even if you have a housekeeper, you're gonna have to. It's not like if you hire a housekeeper magically. If it's just you by yourself, and you have a housekeeper, you're going to be fine. But if you have a housekeeper, but you have 2 to 3 people in your house, you're still going to clean once a week. And so it's just kind of keeping it up so that it's manageable. Okay. Give yourself grace. Yes, Cheryl says, your house is so big it takes forever, but you try to keep it up. The photo printer will put a comment on those. Oh, what are the dates? Let me show you these, guys. These are the weather. So normally I put a little 0 here so you can kind of see a degree sign. So 45 and 32. And normally I do cold to hot, but today I messed it up and I was backwards. So 51 is the high, 34 is the low. So I just kind of like to know this is what the weather is coming. Hopefully that helps a little bit for sure. You made the chicken. Oh my gosh, Rebecca, the chicken caprese salad is so good. When is the new menu box on sale? Oh, I need a sticker for that. Thank you for saying that. So tentatively we were going to do the Whole Foods menu plan on the 21st. It's actually going to change to the 28th because I was just really thinking about our warehouse and I want them to be able to catch up on all the orders and to give them a moment to take their breath. So I'm going to we're going to get some of our stickers out now. We're going to do some stickering. I need a big sticker to cover that. And then we'll talk through stickers. Let's put this one on here, which is fine. When I mess up, this right here, the stickers are my grace. So I'm going to put this right there. And the Whole Foods launch is actually going to be, I'm going to put this here, on the 28th. Whole Foods. And that is a Whole Foods menu plan, which is going to be super exciting. And so now let's do some stickering here as well. So let's start doing some stickers. Okay, because this is the most fun part, honestly. Oh, y'all, I love the stickers. They make me really happy. Let's see, but I need a good sticker for that, like a party sticker. Let me think. I'm not seeing a sticker I like. Hang Hang on. I gotta find, I guess it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's just that I get excited. Oh, here we go. I knew I found the right one. These are one of my favorite stickers. These are in, hang on. We're gonna start stickering. I'm gonna try to answer your questions while I sticker. And then we're just gonna sticker through the rest of this. That's my party one. Yay! Okay. The mini chicken pot pies are in the locale meal. They keep getting better. I'm so glad. What is the 53rd? Okay, I think I got through those. Okay, I'm going to try to catch up on cameras. Whole Foods is not vegan. It is just all whole foods, even though that sounds like a great plan to have. It's all natural foods that would help you if you're trying to stay on track. Just nothing is, no processed food. Sorry, I wasn't thinking straight. No processed food. So this is a savings jar. You can put this wherever you want. It's great to put these guys at the beginning of the month. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over here if you haven't done this yet. And then you can write one thing that you're saving for. And now we're just going to sticker our planner. I'm going to go ahead and work for February. Let me see what I have in here. I don't know how much I did for February. Okay, I have birthdays in February like crazy. We do have some fun. I love when we have a little bit of extra space because then I can really use up my stickers, and I think we do the best job on stickers ever. It just makes me happy. So tell me what your goals are. What are y'all working on this month? What would be like something that just would make your month an extra win? Anybody else trying to keep those phones away? I love our sticker. Oh, that was terrible. There we go. Okay. 28th will be the day for that. I am going to go ahead and sticker. I didn't sticker my weekly thing, so I'm going to show you that super fast because I really do like it. And the stickers, y'all, are just fun. Do not feel pressured. In fact, I want to show you some of the stickers from the front. I don't want y'all to ever feel like, if you can afford the extra stickers, they are super fun. If you missed that from the beginning, they're so fun. But use the stickers that are in the planner first. So these are the ones at the beginning. We have lots of birthdays. In February, I'm going to stick this one in February. Hang on. And then I'm going to go back and do my regular one. So grab your free stickers out before you purchase any stickers. Let's put those with April. Maybe I already did all my stickering for my birthdays. Hang on, y'all. This is a fun one to use. And this one's free. It's included with the planner. So we'll do that right there. And we actually have a big wedding that weekend. One of our favorite families has a son getting married. So we have Mitchell is getting married that weekend. Okay, so let's use our free stickers. Let's put our clean sheets day. Okay, you guys, everybody open up because everybody's got this if you've got the planner. Open up to your clean sheets day. And it's going to be this Thursday night or Thursday day. Let's go ahead and put our clean sheets day there. I like to use my stickers on the right-hand side because it's harder to, I've learned it's harder to write on this side, so I try to lose my stickers on the right-hand sides, and that way you're going to have a little more space. Freezer Friday is actually this Friday, you guys. We're going to be making week 1 of the freezer meals. So I'm going to add my Freezer Friday in right here. I'm going to put this over here. There's my Freezer Friday sticker. We'll use a couple other days. Let's see, Slow Cooker Saturday. I'm going to say, because I know y'all know what will be coming in October, I'm going to put my Slow Cooker Saturday over in October when I know I'll be using my crock pot, because that's all we do in October. When we Crocktober, go ahead and start using, guys, dream big and use your fun stickers at the beginning because they're free and they're included. Shine Your Sink Sunday. Let's go ahead and put that one in here. I'm going to put that one for next week because this week you're already motivated, hopefully, and we're already through Sunday. So let's put Shine Your Sink Sunday. Y'all, everybody go grab your Shine Your Sink Sunday sticker and let's put it on Sunday, January 14th. Maybe we'll all shine our sinks. Here you go, because you probably have an empty planner place right there. I love that this is included. I love that we got to include free stickers with you because that just makes me super happy. Okay, let me read yours. Did you reuse the, I don't reuse the stickers each week, so you do have different stickers there. Lisa, Freezer Friday is this Friday. Hang on, let me show you on the calendar. It is this Friday, January 12th. Friday, January 12th is going to be a freezer Friday, and we'll be making week 1 of our freezer meals. One thing that I do want to show you that's kind of fun is this important date sticker. Did y'all see this? Did everybody see the important date sticker? I'm going to show you how you could use this. Well, here, I'll show them this one. My personal goals. If you'll notice, we wanted this to be so you could use it either here or you could use it for birth dates. So if you want to use this page for birth dates, that works as well. You can just pull that important date and put it over your My Personal Goals, and it would work just as well. So just a fun little tip. This was actually sized exactly right to cover there. I'm going to show you guys, even though I'm probably not going to use it there because I really do like the goals page. But if you wanted to, if you're like, you know what, I really need to work on keeping a list of things, the personal goals are up here. Of course, I'm going to miss them. They're right. Okay, where's my goals page at? Yeah, there they are. Okay, so if you do this, do you see what's going to happen? I'm going to put it down, even though that I don't want to put it down because I want you not to be able to see it. Do you see how that works? Yes, you can rewatch this for sure. You can definitely watch that. So that one was sized intentionally so that if you would prefer it that way. And I think next year, y'all, I was looking at the planner for 2025. We just added a couple fun things in that are kind of crazy. We just keep getting better every year because we see how y'all are using it. And we have such good data from y'all. So it will stick back. I don't know how well, but hopefully it'll be good enough. Okay, let's use a couple more of these fun stickers at the beginning. I love the flags. These are honestly just because I like to decorate things. So there's no like certain way to use these, but if you just want to like a little reminder that you've got an appointment, or if you just want a little happy sticker to cover, or if you have, honestly, most of the time I use these if I have a mistake. So they're just fun. Don't feel like they're just because I need lots of places. I make a lot of mistakes. Now, let me show you these guys because someone specifically asked me about this. Again, this is because I'm a girl who loves to scrapbook but doesn't have any time. And so I want to give you guys a way to be creative, even if you're a busy mom and it doesn't feel like you don't want to go out and buy all the supplies. I hope that we can give you a planner that you can use and it just be really, really simple to do and just be fun. I want you to open up your planner and I want you to have joy. I want you to look at your home and the space that you have and just love it. That's like my heart's goal, like more than you can ever know. So these are just fun and you can just stick them wherever. One thing I saw that would be a really fun way to use it, and again, I don't know if we have enough, is I saw somebody who was doing this, and we're thinking about washi tape for next year, but if you need to split your days in half, this is not going to work perfectly, but you might be able to get it like that. I saw somebody who was using their planner like split in half, and maybe you don't use that. Maybe you only need that like during the week. Again, you do it however you want to do it. Like there's no rhyme or reason, but that just splits those dates. I don't know that I love that. Honestly, the other thing you can do, which I think is really, really fun, is I do love that they're pretty. This year, the stickers, we've had issues with the adhesion. It's a lot of work to get the adhesion right. But one thing I really do love is being able to, let's go to spring break. I feel like the whole wide world, for the record, is on spring break. All of my kids, every kid I've heard in college ever is on spring break that I know of, these same dates. So this would be a great way to use that, is you could just put it over your spring break. Like that. So they're just fun. There's no like way you have to use them or not use them, but that's a tip on how you could use them for sure. You split your days. If you split your days, you can use your ruler also to split your days. So I saw somebody who was doing that. So I'm going to show y'all how to do it because I saw it in the groups and I thought it was so smart. If you feel like you need to make sure you have plenty of space in the planner, let me show you real quickly how that looks. If we go like this, you can go like this and use your ruler. This is one of the bookmarks because I don't know where my regular book ruler is that you can see through, but I'll show you. You can then just make that like that. That's gonna be slightly off, but you get the idea. And then you could have 2 sets of lists. So if you need that, that might be helpful for those of you guys who need stuff split out a little bit more. Okay, let's keep stickering real fast. Couple of stickers that I really do love are just the fun, like this one. I love a sticker, y'all. I love a sticker. So we're gonna go ahead and finish stickering up this second week of February or January, since I kind of went crazy. And then I am going to answer your questions and see if there's anything I can do to kind of show you how to use anything. I'm going to just sit here and go through the stickers, and then I'll answer questions. Great tips, because the stickers never can. Oh, don't be confused by the stickers. Just use them. Just totally use them. Okay, vacation. I don't know for sure when our vacation is, so I can't put that sticker in yet. I use the birthday stickers. Y'all, I'll show you at the end the birthday trick. If you missed it, I think it's the best thing ever. The habit trackers, I really do like. These are in the yellow sticker book. I think all of our sticker books are currently in stock. We are down to only blue striped planners. So if you don't have a planner yet, you do want to go ahead and snatch it up. For February, this is a great way to write. Like for me, y'all know I'm doing my steps goals. So I could put this in here. I can put 10,000 steps down. I really want 12,000, so I'm going to write my real goal. So, and then you can just track it throughout the month. Super, super easy sticker to use. How did you print the tiny photos? So the tiny photos, you guys, if you missed it earlier, somebody in one of our groups, and I wish I knew who it was, because I'll find you later and say thank you to you. It was this little photo printer. It is a little expensive. It's $69, and then you have to buy paper. I'm hoping it'll go on sale, but it printed these cute little, y'all, how cute are these? Those cute little pictures. I feel so fancy. I didn't mean to be a fancy planner person. It's only because of y'all that I'm fancy. Oh, Anna, the budget page. I knew somebody was going to ask about that, and I was hoping that I have a completed, I'm really, really crossing my fingers, I have a completed budget page for you, because yes, that was one of my notes to cover tonight. If I don't have one here that is already done, I'm going to teach you I'll walk through it with you guys as we go. I'm really hoping I have one already done, because it's a lot to write down all at once if I don't have my numbers in my head. I felt like I put it in here, but let me double check. I thought I had one in this one. I'm so crossing my fingers I do. Ugh, I don't. Okay, we're just going to learn it. We're going to just do it. We're just going to do it. Okay, if you're here for this still, I really thought I had one in here that I had saved specifically for this moment. I might have one. No, I just want to have one completed, because it's easier to show to you guys when I have a completed one than when I don't. So let me look and see. Oh, nope. I like it so much better when I have my completed one. I'll be honest and tell y'all, my husband does do this on our computer. He does exactly this budget system. So that's why mine are not filled out, because he does it on our computer. But I have one that's done and ready for you to show you, but I can't find it. So I'm just going to teach it to you. Okay. But I've done it so many times that I do know it. So it's not like I'm not. This is one I've done before. I'm going to use one of my old planners just so that I can. Man, I really hoped that I had that down, but I don't have it down. Okay. Here we go, girls. Open up to the budget worksheet, which is going to be at the back. Okay. Let's walk through this. This might take a while. Bless your heart. We're in for it. Whoever asked for that, we're doing it, girly. Okay. Can y'all all see that pretty well? So I want you to start off. Obviously, the biggest thing that I want you to do is you're going to need to start with your total monthly income. I'm going to do really round, simple numbers this month, just to make life easy, because I didn't plan this ahead. So this is going to be messy, but I'm going to do it. Let's just assume you bring home. So that means your net, everything you bring into your house after taxes. Let's assume it's $10,000. I have no idea if you're anywhere close to that. That sounds like a lot, but just to make my math easy, let's start with that. So the first thing, if you bring down home $10,000, if you're tithing, your tithe is going to be 10% of that. So tithing is 10% of your total bring home pay after taxes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to project that you're going to do $1,000. So that would be 10%. So now we're going to go through the next thing. Let's go through what things you're saving for. If you have a college fund, you're going to write that here. If you have any other donations, you'll write those there. If you are saving towards a new car fund, you're going to write those there. If you are just putting money in your savings account, I would encourage you, Let's just say we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do math really easy, guys. Let's just say we're going to put $500 in a savings account. Let's just call your first mortgage $2,000. I'm going to assume that's mortgage and taxes. Again, for the sake of convenience right now, because I'm doing this math on the fly, I cannot believe I didn't have mine printed and ready to go with you guys. I hate this. In fact, wait. I might, I don't think I do have it. Okay, that's okay. That's the thing I should have done at the beginning and I didn't. So we're going to assume our mortgage is $2,000. If you have a second mortgage, you can write that in there. If you have home insurance, real estate taxes, HOA fees, repairs. I want you to always put money in repair funds. I'm going to tell you that for what we do, we have a deep dive money planner that talks so much more about this, but I'm just going to give you a quick overview of this. What we have done since we were very, very, very frugal in our early years and even now is we take aside a certain amount of money each month out of our regular paycheck and we put it into a repair fund. Things are going to break in your house. I promise. So let's just say for simple math that we're going to put $500 into this, okay? Replace furniture. If you're in a place where you can, I would encourage you to put a little bit of money because at some point you're going to replace some furniture. So we, again, put that, ours goes into a separate checking account. It comes out of our checking account automatically each month. We have like $5,000 taken immediately. I don't know how much that is. I'm guessing. We have, let's say $5,000. It immediately comes out of our checking account and goes into savings, and it goes towards things like our savings fund, our repair fund, our replace furniture funds, our pest control fund, our yard maintenance fund. All of those funds come immediately. They're drafted as soon as my husband gets his paycheck. Electricity, I'm just going to say $200. We're going to keep math really simple here. Natural gas, I'm going to say 200. I'm going to try to add up to thousands. That's how I'm doing my math right now. Let's say $200 per phone. Again, that's way off. That's not right. That's going to be way off. We're just trying to add up to thousands to keep math easy for me. 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's say 100 for this. We're just going to say 100 for all these. Again, we're just trying to add up to thousands to keep my math easy. Your health insurance, your life insurance, your doctor bills, your optometrist bills, your prescriptions, and your disability, you're going to put those all there. Clothing. The reality is, even if you can only afford to put $25, for many, many years, we could only put $25 into this number. Even if you only put $25 into there, I want you to put something into there because you are going to have to buy something, even if it's at Goodwill. My son was telling me tonight, he's in the place right now where he is using this budget harsh. He goes to Goodwill and he might spend $5 a month, but he knows he's going to spend probably something. Dry cleaning. And then your food and grocery and eating out. This varies so much. I would say, y'all, it just depends so much on your family. We can typically do it for about $150 a week because we're doing a lot of, we don't eat tons and tons and there's only 3 of us. We used to be able to do it for under 100. Again, budget that what you need to. You want to also budget for your childcare, Christmas gift funds. You are going to buy Christmas gifts. You don't want to start next December with no money because you didn't remember you were going to have Christmas gifts. So you're going to go ahead and add those there. Hair care, gym membership, kids activities, entertainment, vacation fund. Guys, if you want to go on vacation, you got to fund it. So go ahead and make those decisions. Your car payment, your car insurance, your gas, your oil changes, your license, your parking fees, your tires. And then you're going to go down here and you're going to total it all up. So again, this math is really messy, but we're just going to figure out what we've got already. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. This was 4,000, I believe. So that's 4,000. Now, obviously, I didn't put a lot of these other things in here. Let's just say, for the sake of being easy, that we're going to do 1,000 for food. And let's just say we're going to do it again. I'm doing very simple here because we're doing this online. So this would be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. We've still got 3,000 left. Most likely we've got car payments for sure. If you can get out, guys, this is just totally random, but if you can get in a place where you don't have to spend money on your car payment, that is when we change our financial futures, is I promise when we got out of that car payment. We're also probably going to have a student loan, and I think there's a place for student loans here, but I'm forgetting. Maybe there's not. Then you would put your student loan here. Student loans and car payments were so pivotal when we got out of those. That was like a game changer. And you may have credit cards. We've never had credit card debt. We had a ton, probably $40,000 of student loan debt. So again, we're going to do Do our math one more time. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. Let's say our student loan ours was almost 1,000 a month. So let's say that. And then let's say your credit card, you want to get out of that credit card as fast as you can. I don't want it to be 1,000 for y'all. I'm going to put it at 500. Totally just randomly guessing. Okay, I think I've got another 500 short. So let's put that, we got to buy gas for our car. And honestly, our transportation and everything else is going to cost us probably about 1,000 a month. So that is a perfectly balanced budget, randomly on the fly here as we went. So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 9,500. Uh-oh, I messed up somewhere there. This should have been 500. Okay, that is how you balance a budget. Nobody's budget though is really like that, is it? Is anybody's budget exactly like that? Nobody's budget is like that. What you're gonna do is, this is the projected, and then the reality is gonna be that your savings fund, something happens here, and you can't put as much in your savings fund. So this may actually only be 400. So your goal is what you put in this column, and then your reality is what you put in this column, okay? Does that help you guys? Okay, now I'm gonna read your comments, and hopefully I explained that kind of well. We do have a blog post with all of this written down. Hang on. And y'all, I totally just guessed money because like I said, my husband does it on it. We do use a budget worksheet. We deep dive into this in the money planner, and I don't have it all in my head the way that I should, but definitely, Dave Ramsey does have great tips on this for sure. Okay. How often do you revisit your budget? Once a month. Yeah, I did double count the savings and repairs, so hopefully I messed those up. Does that help y'all? Okay. Hopefully that helps. The biggest tip I can tell you, here's the biggest one right here, is I want you to look at this. If I teach you nothing else, how many of y'all have heard me say this before? In this whole budget, you can't change. If you can give 10%, I want you to that's my goal for you, is that each and every one of you can give 10% one day. If I could help every single person here donate 10% to a mission or any type of volunteer thing, or hopefully through your church. If I can do that, then I will have done my job in life. So my goal is to get you here. But here's the thing. I can't change your mortgage. I can't change your repairs. I can't change your electricity. Not a lot. You might be able to change your electricity a wee bit. I can't change your gas. I can't change your cell phone. I can't change your mortgage. I wish I could. I can't change your cable or your internet. You can do some things. Like for us, this is a really fun tip. We called and got our cable company. We told them we wanted the cheapest plan ever, and they gave us a company, the option of one that was only in Spanish. And so we only wanted sports. And so we had a Spanish speaking, all of our channels, we had the 5 sports channels, and then we had everything else was the Spanish speaking, and it saved us like a ton of money. So for many years, we got Christmas cards in Spanish from our cable company. So you can do things. If you just call, I can help you a little bit with this. I cannot change your childcare. I can't change your car payments. Can't change your student loans other than paying them off. But right here, this one, hang on, I'm going to write it in big letters because I want you to see it. This one, this is how much I believe in this. Right here, this is where you have power. You have control. Every time you go, this is how much I believe in this, to the grocery store, you are saying, I want to spend that much money on eating. Every time that you choose to go through Starbucks, do you see this, eating out? You are saying, I want to spend this over something else. Every single time that you say, I don't want to pack a lunch today, you are deciding. So I can't control all of this, but when I started Passionate Penny Pincher and we were first beginning in our budget, this was the thing, this was the place that I had power. And so I know that's going to sound silly, but I was a stay-at-home mom, probably like maybe some of you guys. I couldn't fix anything else, but I could fix that number. And eventually I learned that I could also learn a way to make money as a business owner. So I just went to this is your power, ladies, okay? So when I tell you about menu plans, this is how passionate I am about this. I did not expect to give y'all a sermon on this. When I tell you that you need a menu plan, you don't have to use ours. Use the free ones on the internet. Do not buy mine. If you can't afford to, don't. These are helpful and they will make dinner fun. This is why all of this exists, because I want to help you fix this because it's going to help you fix. I'm loving y'all. Can y'all tell I enjoy these little things? It's going to help you. Hang on. Dun, dun, dun. This was not in plans. I am not this fun. This is going to help you fix. When you fix this, it will help you fix everything else. Imagine if you saved $1,000 this week. No. Imagine if you could save, could you trim $500 off your grocery budget this month? If you trimmed $500 a month for the year, that would be $6,000 that you could pour towards a vacation or a car payment or a student loan. And the day that we drove our kids through the bank as we paid off our student loans, and then as we paid off our cars, I remember driving with my husband through the bank. That is when you're gonna feel like, this is totally sloppy, y'all, you have won the whole wide world. So I want this, y'all. I don't have to do this as much now because I did it so much then. Is that not the ugliest page y'all ever just saw in your whole life? Okay. Done. We will do a money planning challenge in March. Money planning March will be coming soon. We'll talk more about this. I feel like I totally went through that. Cynthia, if you will type in Passionate Penny Pincher Money Planner, I can't believe I just totally, y'all, seriously, I'm going to laugh every time I see that page. Money Planner is so worth it. It goes a deep dive into this. This is the way my brain is, but it is my brain too. Y'all, start with your money. Can't fix the other things. Anyways, okay. Anything else? Sorry, you guys. That was a really ugly page. But I want you to see, can you tell? I like control. And I don't, especially when we had no money and when I wasn't working and I was home with three little kids plus my crazy husband. That was the only thing I could fix. And so I want to help you, encourage you to do that too. Okay, y'all. Phew. Let's go back. What other questions do y'all have to get through the planner? Let me go. That was done in you guys are going to laugh. This is my dummy sample, the one that I use for pictures. So don't worry. That's not my real planner. I do need to go back through that. Okay, let's go back to this guy. And if you're worried about your budget, as much as this cute guy is really fun, ask for this for a gift. Don't purchase one today. How do you use the saving spending jar stickers? Oh, such a good question. Okay, so the saving and spending jar stickers, here's one of them. So let's say, and this is one I wish I had this will work. Okay, so let's say that you want to save for, and again, I'm writing this here, which makes me, it's not gonna be great. Actually, here, I'm gonna do this way, see what it doesn't look so sloppy. So let's say you want to save for vacation, and let's put your goal at each month saving $100 for vacation. I'm just picking random numbers. Then you could just tick this off. This is 1, 2, so let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So if you get 10, again, hang on, this is hard to do when I'm on here. 10, hang on, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, it's gonna be just short of 80 of 100. Okay, so this is how that would look, and then you could take your Sharpie, and as you save $10 each week, or maybe $100, or whatever the crazy number is, imagine if each week you went to the grocery store, you saved those $10 and you filled it up. That's how you use that. Does that help with that? And again, it might be that you're saving towards a date night. It might be, who knows what you're saving towards, but that just gives you an example. Oh, that's a little hard to see. Okay, this is where you start using monthly spread. You have little icons in the notes. I love that. There's a bill payment schedule. Thank you for saying that. That was actually one that, I think I have a good example of one of that in my sample. I really do. This is so helpful for, this is, thank you for saying that. Okay, the bill, well, poopy darn. I thought I had of course, as I look, that page is not done here. It may have been done. I usually am pretty good about doing it ahead just so you can see it. There we go. Okay. Here's the bill payment schedule. And again, I work it through so many planners that sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with which one I've done. This is what the bill payment schedule will look like. You can write down the amount, the date. So again, let's say our tithe was $1,000. Let's say our mortgage is $2,000. And then you can write down the date, electricity, gas, water, sewer. You can put everything right there. You can also do a monthly personal, like your personal list, like dinner or evening date once a month. Organize your monthly planner. We have done that, so I'm going to write that as done. Review birthdays for family. I did that. Visit Jackson, visit Caroline. I did those things. Read one business book. I haven't done that yet, but I did read a personal development book. James and I have not gone on lunch date yet. I have organized the pantry. And I actually have been editing my closet. I need to do my mudroom. So that kind of helps you see how you can use those pages. Is that helpful for y'all? The other page that I love that I do want to walk you through, well, this is a small one. This is like your dream big home project list. And I would just encourage you, this is truly one of the most powerful things we did when we were young married folks, is we had a Post-it note. It was actually just an old scrap piece of paper that hung on our fridge. And I would write down all the things that we wanted to do in our house. So when we were in our first little house, it was a tiny little ranch and it was so dated and awful. And we wrote every single thing that we wanted to do. So for me, these are some goals that I have for this year. I don't know if James is going to go for this. I have my coffee table on Facebook Marketplace, so hopefully it'll sell soon. So I'm working on that one. So make sure you make a list of your dream big home project list. You can also write down your financial goals. So whatever those are, the money planner goes into a much deeper version of this, but this is just like a general version. And then I wanted to show you this page, which of course is in here, y'all. This is an example. Again, I just write through the planner so many times in different ones that I try to keep it for my own sanity. This is a great way to keep up with your goals. And so you can just write the dates of the year, write down your things that you want to accomplish, how many, maybe this was like if you have weight goals, how many miles you walked, and then, you know, where you're at. That's a great way to keep that in track. Okay. This is all the same planner. Everything's in this planner. I'm just flipping between several because I use them all, and so that helps. I got my new, Maria, I do love my new coffee table. I'm selling my old one. You put the 7 steps on your financial goals page. I love that. Okay, I think I've gotten through most of your comments. You would have looked before you bought your bill planner. Oh yeah, don't buy another bill planner. In the video, it showed a vacation savings sticker like a jar. Is that the one? I gotta remember if there's a vacation sticker. There might be. I can't remember all the stickers. Okay, I'm gonna show you at the end while I wait for any quick questions. This was the last thing. So if you hopped on late, this is my favorite thing that I just did this time. So remember with each planner has your tabs. These are your tabs from each year, and they're beautiful. We really want them to be made super well so that you can reuse them. So what I did was I cut out my one from, and sometimes I'll keep like my menu plan back there. So that's the menu plan from Passionate Penny Pincher. So I cut out one of these from here and used the stickers from the yellow sticker book. So you need the yellow sticker book if you don't have it. And what I did was I made a birthday list that I can reuse, and I'm gonna just pop it in the back here, and then I can just keep it to use every year. So it turns into that. So if you missed that, that's just a super easy, here, let me show you this. Another thing, just to let y'all know really fast, we are sold out of all of the planners, all of the 2020 4 home planners are sold out except the blue stripe. We have a few more of these left. Once they're gone, they're gone. We will not get any more in stock until September. So if you don't have the home planner, if you've been sitting and watching and you've been hemming and hawing, again, once these are gone, they will be gone. We do have a few of the scripture. I believe Pink is sold out on Amazon. Scripture might be sold out on Amazon. The blue stripe should still be on Amazon, and we may have a few more of the blue floral on Amazon. Once those are gone, same deal. Once they're gone, they're gone. We will not get them back in stock until September. So if you would love this planner, I promise, I know a lot of people will say, you know, I can get a cheap planner at Aldi for $8. And if that works for you, y'all, I am all for it. If that's in your budget, I'm fine with that. But I do think this planner is a little bit unique, and I don't want you to be bummed that you didn't get one. So anyways, let me see. And then you can also get, if we do sell out, you can buy the PDF files, which also do work on your iPad and GoodNotes. We sold out of the work planners as well today. So it's been crazy. Y'all bought everything really fast. And let's see, let me get through any other questions super fast and then I'll hop off for the night. I hope this was helpful. Do you plan on going through the new work planner? You know, I will just walk it through it with you super fast, even though we are sold out, which I always struggle with going through stuff when it's already gone. But the one thing I do want to show you, oh, you guys, this is just fun. So for next year, we're looking at doing stencils that would be included with your home planner. Would y'all not just love those? Anyway, sorry. These are two different weights. I shouldn't have even shown you those. Really quickly, I will show you. I just want to make sure I don't have anything super personal because this is my real planner. Well, I think you can see this. Okay. This is how I set up my work planner. Again, some of it's just more personal, so I try not to keep everything in here. This is things that you do every single week. I put those up there, and that way I don't have to write them down every single day. So that's kind of how that part of the planner looks. I probably need to do a separate one for just the work planner, but really, truly, the notes in the front of the planner should, in the meantime, walk you through everything. This will show you more than anything. Okay, so each week you have a place to do your planning for the week. So I usually set down my intentions for the week. So prepare launch details. Like right now, we've got the Whole Foods launch on the January 28th coming. Make a decision on products. I actually had all of these things to do this week, so it's funny that they're coming up now. So I just decided how many planners to order for 2025, and we just placed our order this week for 2025 planners. So if you want to know how stressful that is when you haven't even sold out, so you're like, are people going to buy this again? And then write 3 blog posts. Would love to say I would get 3 blog posts written in a week, but that never happens. Then one thing you're looking forward to, someone you can encourage. I try to encourage folks on my team or people in my family or somebody each week. And then something that I'm looking to reading or listening to. Then this is how, these really are just in the front of the work planner. So hopefully that will help you guys. Read those notes at the beginning. They're really, really important. And then those are just how I use the weekly spread. So hopefully that's helpful. Yeah, I can't believe those sold out today. And I believe those are totally gone. You would love a work plan. I know, Andrea, I wish we could the problem is having enough room for everything. It would be so big. Okay, stencils, yes. I love the stickers too. The bundle, there was a bundle with a pocket calendar. It depends on which bundle you got. Okay. Can we do this again next month? We are thinking about maybe doing it either once a month or once a quarter. So we'll definitely do that. Okay. I think that's all the notes, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, y'all. Snatch up your blue planners if you didn't get one already. Like I said, Amazon does have some as well. If this wasn't the one, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. This was an hour and 15 minutes long. I know that was a really long time. So I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. This podcast I listened to said, is the Passionate Penny Pincher a planner? What did she call it? Or like a life? She had a weird word for it. I can't remember what it was. Is it like a lifestyle? That's what it was. Is it a lifestyle? Y'all, I don't mean it to be a lifestyle or anything else. I just mean it to be like, this is your friends encouraging you to get through your days. If it works for you, awesome. If it doesn't, there are so many other great planners. Don't feel like you have to buy ours. Buy the one at Aldi that's cheap if this isn't helping you. But if it will help you out, I think just having a system that kind of gets you through your planner and just the community is so worth it. So I hope this has encouraged you guys a little bit tonight. Y'all have a beautiful night, and thank you so much for being part of our community. I truly there are never enough words that I can say to say thank you to you guys for supporting us, telling your friends about us, letting folks know about us. We are just so, so, so grateful. And if you're ever curious, these are the women that you help support when you purchase anything from us. So thank you guys so much for supporting our team. We are so crazy thankful for you. Y'all have an amazing night, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.